Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the New York Jets and the Denver Broncos. With that, we're off to the Rocky Mountains. Standing by in Denver, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team, and they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a man undrafted out of Boise State, the nephew of a Super Bowl MVP. It's Brett Rippon.
And it's funny how we always talk you don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed him first. Well, and really is crafty beyond his years.
Hey, here we go. He's crafty. He's checking craft.
On the draw, Pirine. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
I know in most cases people think you throw the ball in this situation, and when they ran, it almost felt like a little bit of a surrender, maybe a give up. But I don't know if that's really the key. Get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
Out of the gun is Rippon. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Kill.
Back to the ground, this time with Gore. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. On the defensive side of the ball, here are the starters for Denver. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be
this third down. Rippon on 3rd and long. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
The New York
yes, they're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker, but just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost, but if all else fails, less of a field.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
To throw is Darnold. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. The Broncos on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They will throw on 3rd down with Rippon. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The end result, 21 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his...
Here at a 3rd and 8. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
New York set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put throwing on 2nd and 14. Rippon, that's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll get it into enemy. The Broncos on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. Rippon to pass. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said?
The passer, defense.
You're rushing him deeper than normal, and I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
Milage. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run.
The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Darnold. And just as you called it after the earlier sack, they set up the screen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
On 2nd and a yard. Darnold setting up the screen to Perine. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
First and goal, New York.
Here's a run with Balaj. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Kalen Balaj, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in
What we got? What we got? What we got?
On first down, it's Darnold. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he's taken down inside the 30. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how one of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end could be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt.